A few people called my videos boring, so I decided to improvise.
Serious question.
Discussion.
My father left the house, but hasn't come back in 3 days. But I'm also about to hit my new day's high score. Should I stop playing solo and call him, or keep going until I get #1 on the leaderboard?
The big game hunter is an actual name that is used to call hunters that pursue deers, bears, elks, and etc., which could explain the reason for the big game hunter being a class that is usable, as they were probably here to hunt some bears down. It also explains the green roof house note that states,
"Bullets don't work on it."
Big game hunter spawns in with bullets, therefore must be the owner of this house. The chef spawns in with a book that belongs to one of the few hundred Amazon cookbooks and a cooking station. The weird thing is, a cooking station normally has a single dial for a single burner, but in this case, there are 3 dials for a single burner, which doesn't make any sense. That was until I found a burner like this that uses 3 dials for 3 individual ring fire control, which is very advanced and cool. I'm not buying it though. The gambler has a fit that reminds you of the past when gamblers dressed like this, but apart from the outfit, the gambler has a level 3 perk that gives you coins every time you open a chest. This is a nod to the fact that the gambler probably gambled their life savings away and came here in search of coins from chests to gamble more, because 99% of gamblers lose before winning big. Interestingly, the support class was one of the few classes that had some bugs. One of the bugs was the support class having no cloth model, and the other one was the level 3 up randomly appearing. Although the no cloth was fixed, the level 3 bug still appears to be left unnoticed. Poison Master was the first ever class to have become naked. This was patched a week ago. The Camper is one of the few classes you know the true outcome of. That is being death. This is depicted through 2 locations. One being the location where you can see the camper's tent being intact. The other is one where the tents are slashed with blood on them, indicating that they took fatal damage before passing away. I said this in a video before, but the Scavenger class does not have red hair. This can be swiftly proven through the mask laying on the counter where you can swap classes. A lot of people didn't catch this up immediately, but the medic is a character who was in the middle of the surgery when they were supposedly sent to the forest. This is evident from the gloves with a hint of blood on them and the mask they are wearing.
But then again, this might just be me overthinking too much.
The hunter wears hunting glasses, unlike the big game hunter, which is quite weird, as the hunter glasses are normally used to protect debris from getting to the eyes and to help contrast so you can shoot sharper. So why does the big game hunter not have one while the hunter does? Decorator character model is smaller compared to other character models. That's it. The base defender wears a goggle used for welding and wears a type of combat uniform, which could indicate its origin from a military base. However, they have long side hair, which either indicates that they are not from the military base and stole the shirts from there, or simply grew because they were running away from the deer entity for a long time. The cook literally holds a black seasoning which can only either be pepper or hardcore carnivore black beef seasoning. They are not cooking anything with those two. The Fisherman has a ton of different bobbers on their hat, but the only one we get to use is the blue, yellow, and red one. The orange one you see could be a reference towards the nighttime fishing bobbers. Another weird part is the fishing rod upgrade hut only contains blue bobbers, even if you upgrade your rod. The Ranger is a class with the most notes and logs left behind. They are also speculated to work in a sheriff's department, which was hinted through a secret passage that can be found out of bounds. As I said from a video before, Lumberjack is the only class that was abducted by the alien, and the current speculation is that he was turned into a cyborg. This is because a cyborg is a being with both organic and biomechatronic body parts, and also they both have similar ways of holding their items. The farmer class has a ton of locations related to them, but has no interesting facts to offer. The Brawler has a necklace that I was curious about, so I ran it through an image sharpener and sent it to an AI to get the image fixed. The AI called it a golden eagle.
Oh, hell no, man.
Obviously, this does not look like a golden eagle, so I told it to run again and still gave me a damn golden eagle. So from now on, that is a golden eagle. The Blacksmith, funnily enough, somewhat resembles the Lumberjack and owns the workshop, evident from the anvil logo it has. A weird theory that spawned from here was that the Blacksmith was deliberately slashed by the assassin, which is why they have an X mark on their face. The assassin has an interesting getup that could be inspired from the game Ninja Gaiden, but the closest we can get as the inspiration for this outfit is from a Ninjago character named Cole. The alien class has a ray gun given to them at the start, which is also the item where most of the interesting perks such as friendly fire and non-stop shooting are given during admin abuse events. The Berserker class is constantly getting a lobotomy, as the sword in its head is a classic Roblox sword, which is very long. So I was curious about the logo on the shirt and gave it some runs through the computer and found out that it should normally look like this. The middle part is apparently supposed to be this, which means Pyromaniac was a firefighter before turning evil, it seems. Cyborg was a bad class until it got updated. The level 1 perk was so awful, people did not buy the class at all, until it was changed to something better, making the class the strongest one. With this, I am done with another video. Next video will be longer and better than this one, which was rushed last second. I hope to see you all during the next video, so until then, goodbye.